Hello everyone, welcome to Smart Investing. Stay tuned until the end of the video. We are going to review AMD and its very recent performance. Like I advised you back in April 2025 when the market was at the worst time since quite 2022. I told you to buy AMD, and since that moment AMD has almost doubled. So 100% in 1 or 2 months of holding the stocks. And I believe that it's still at the beginning of the upside trend and the opportunity you can have with AMD. My price target, I invite you to watch the video that I'm putting on the description at the end of this video. The price target is still around $300 and $400 per share in over the next 3 to 5 years. And the case is becoming stronger and stronger. We have got the news that the Chinese now and the US has agreed that they can start to export again some of the chips that were not allowed to be exported after Donald Trump started the war with China, the trade war with China. And Nvidia had exactly the same news for the H20 chips, So basically AMD will be able to sell more chips to China, which is one of the biggest markets in the world for AI. And we know that the MI350 will start to be commercialized and is a groundbreaking chip for the AMD. And for a lot of big scalers and hyperscalers, much cheaper than Nvidia. We know that the MI400 is going to be like 10 times more powerful than the MI350. And actually, this MI400 will compete directly neck to neck with AMD chip. Sorry, with Nvidia chip. So all good for AMD, and that's a tremendous opportunity still to buy the stock at this today price. So let's have a look at the charts. Technically, AMD is positioned, and I believe that it's not too late to buy the stocks right now. It's still at the beginning. So you can see AMD from the low of April. I told you to buy the stocks. Then we are now up 97%. 97%. So if you just follow my advice to buy AMD back in April, you've made 97%. And that's exactly what I did. I actually doubled down my position when it was back in April. And of course, I bought some of them way before the crash. So I actually reduced my average price down and made now significant amount of money on my existing holding. It's still one of my highest conviction in my portfolio. You can see the RSI is still around 60, 70. So it's very, very strong. You get a strong upside on the stock price. You get a strong upside for the RSI. So there is no divergence at all. It's all converging to the right direction. Of course, the Bollinger Band is expanding on the upside. We are clearly above the trend line. That was the descending trend line. You can see in yellow that they were a very obvious trend line, and we broke that trend line to go clearly above that. And I think the next target will be 175 US dollar. Then you will get $190, and then you will get to all-time high of $215. So I believe AMD is the AI chip company to buy. Nvidia, of course, is a tremendous company. There is a lot of opportunity with Nvidia, but you will not do a 10 time again or a 3 time again with Nvidia. It's all baked in, Maybe AMD, even if it increased significantly its market share from Nvidia, it has tremendous opportunity to grow even faster and grow even better and grow to even $1 trillion company over the next 3 to 5 years. So basically, you can do 3, 4, 5 times your money over this time period, And AI is still one of the best trends at the moment in the market, and it's still one of the bullish trends in the market. And this is accelerating. AI is not decelerating, it's accelerating. More and more people are using AI. A lot more companies will start to use AI, and we're going to go to a changing environment, changing landscape for everything we're going to be doing in the next 5 years, So AMD definitely is a great company. So there has been a lot of price upgrades by the analysts. Let's have a look now where it stands. You see, the average price target is about 143. Now we are 154. So that's mean a lot of analysts will start to play the game of catching up. So you will see a lot of analysts now starting to do upgrade on the target price because we well past the average target price over the 1 year, You can see some of the more bullish is 200, some of the more bearish is around 143 and 95. So I don't know where this guy is coming from, but anyway, there is always a lot of people who have a very weird opinion. So they will play catch up, you know. They will play catch up, you see. Now, if you look at the news, who has upgraded the stock? Maintain overweight by Wells Fargo. Price target raised to 160 from 100 by Jeffrey. Targeted raised to 175 from 130 from Bank of America. I mean, maintain outperform by Mitsuo. This is like a lot of upgrades from the Wall Street analysts, you know. And it will be, mark my word, by the end of the year, it will be close to all-time high, close to 215. So don't miss this opportunity with AMD. The trend is definitely there, and it's not too late, because look, if you look on a one-year basis, you are actually only performing on a 1 year, you're still down, you know, minus 14%. On year to date, you're plus 26%. So it's not too late to come in, you know. Of course, over the last 3 months, there's 73%. Over the last 6 months, 27%. But over 1 year, it's not too late. So, again, very quick video just to remind you that AMD is definitely having very strong momentum for it. The earnings it will be happening in the 5th of August. And I think the 5th of August, there will be a lot of good news, a lot of better guidance, and there will be a lot of momentum for the price to go much higher after the 5th of August. So let's stay tuned until the 5th of August, and let's see how AMD is going to fare into this time, you know. So again, thanks very much for watching this video, and invest in AMD and be patient. You're going to be rewarded again. This is one of the best opportunity in the AI chip sector. Nvidia, of course, is the king, but the king is very pricey, and there is no the same upside potential for Nvidia than there is for AMD. Or you can buy both if you want to do a barbell strategy, like a safe play and a more risky play. But AMD is much cheaper. The next chips is going to be as good as the Nvidia chip. And they need another challenger, you know, all these big hyperscalers and all these big companies, government, and all the companies that will finally use AI across the world, across the globe. They need cheaper solution than NVDA. So at one time you will have NVDA having the margins decreasing because of increased competition, and at the same time you will have the key competitors like AMD taking a lot of market share and will actually enjoy increased share price for many years to come. Thanks very much for watching. Subscribe, like, and please, that doesn't cost you anything. It helps me a lot to grow this community. So let's do that. And thanks so much for watching. See you next time.